Look at your goofy ass. It's interracial macking week on the Trade to Real podcast. So you like Latina women? Latinas are cool. I'm in New York City. A lot of Latina women. Got Puerto Ricans, Dominican chicks. I will say my experience with Latin chicks is it differs. The ones I've had the most problems with are Dominican chicks. I don't know what that. I just attracted the wrong type of Dominican chicks. Sometimes they've had attitude. They're feisty. Some of them are very masculine. They act like niggas sometimes. But the most problematic chick I've dealt with is in terms of Latin chicks, is a Dominican chick. I've been with some Puerto Rican girls. The Puerto Rican chicks are very cool and down to earth. I was with a Colombian chick last year. We just had a fling, but she was bad, bro. She was bad. Fat ass, and it was a mistake. It was a mistake because it was during that time last year when I told you about the rotation of women I was dealing with. She was married, and bro, she was fat ass Colombian. Oh, she wasn't overweight. She had a nice flat stomach, and her ass was nice and fat. Like, I don't think it was a BBL. It was just nice and natural. But yeah, Colombian women are dope. I've never been with a Cuban chick. I want to see how that is. I gotta go. I gotta go to Miami because I heard there's a lot of Cuban joints in Miami. So I gotta go to Miami and see how that is. Because when I went to Florida, I was in Orlando, so wasn't that much popping out there. But I need to go to Miami and see how it is over there. But yeah, Latina women, they're very feisty, man. They're very feisty. You can't let them run all over you. You got to check that shit right away, man. Do not let them disrespect you, because these Latin women will get in your face and try to just test you to see how far they can get over on you. Do not get pussy whipped. I know a lot of guys when they get with Latin chicks, they're like, oh man, she fine as fuck. Oh, y'all put these women on pedestals, man. Women are women, no matter what race they are. They all believe in hypergamy. They want the best option, and they are no different than any other women. It's just you're gonna deal a lot. You're gonna deal with a lot when it comes to these Latino women, because they are feisty. They are feisty. They will test you, but don't be weak. You got to put your foot down as a man when you're dealing with these Latino women. All right, let's watch these videos.
Yes. And you want some more tips on how. Okay, well, here's another tip for you guys. And it kind of goes back to the crybaby thing. Latinas like alpha men. So if you're not an alpha man, it's probably not going to work. And here's the thing. Sure, we're sassy. Sometimes we have an attitude.
So the Latinas like alpha men, right? But the Latin chicks I was fucking last year who were married, were these guys not alpha men? I guess if you're an alpha man, it doesn't matter. Like you can still get cheated on, right? So... okay, even if you're a Latina, you're with an alpha man, are you still going to stay loyal to that dude? If he's not meeting certain requirements that you want in a man, like, because what causes these women to cheat? Because, bro, I've fucked a lot of Latin women who were married. So it's like, okay, why,
problem, whatever. But we also like when like a man can put us in our place. When I said in the last video, we'll walk all over you, I mean that. If you cannot be an alpha male, and you gotta let us like be a brat, okay? You have to let us have our bratty moments and just like be bratty. But you also have to stand up for yourself every once in a while and put us in our place. We like that. If you let us walk all over you, there's no doubt that we will.
Yep. Yeah, just check that shit right away, bro. Check that shit right away, Tell her ass, arch that back. Arch that back! Don't run from it. Arch it. I'm Papi, okay? This is the black Papi over here, okay? Arch that back. No more locked doors, okay? Gracias. You gotta do it like that, all right? Y'all see next Friday? No more locked doors. Gracias.
Get bored. I don't even think this is a specific Latina woman thing anymore, because I feel like so many men now are just such sissies. We want to be in our feminine era, and we can't be in our feminine area if we have to have masculine energy because guys aren't having it. So
but these Latin women, they naturally have they have masculine energy. You guys are feisty as fuck. If things don't go your way, you have a temper tantrum. Like, come on now. It's like, okay, then if you do get with a masculine man, y'all be saying this bullshit. That's toxic masculinity. You're being too toxic. Okay, what do you want? Because when we put our foot down as a man, you're saying we're controlling. When we tell you you can't go out with your girlfriend, stay your ass home, we're controlling. When we tell you can't go on a girl's trip, you tell us we're controlling and insecure. What the fuck do you want? Women, they don't know what they want, especially these Latin chicks. When we do put our foot down, you say we're controlling and insecure. Which one is it?
Want a Latina woman, or really I feel like any woman at this point, just be a man. And I'm not saying go out there and just start being a jerk. Just like be manly. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't want some wimp. Latina girls do not like these wimpy dudes. It's just not like, it gives us the ick. And listen, there might be some Latinas who are into that, but majority.
Okay, so let me ask y'all something, all right? Y'all don't like wimpy dudes. So when I was on the dating app, bro, I was on Tinder and Field. There's a lot of Spanish couples on these apps where the husband wants to watch a dude bang out his wife. And these are Latin couples. I came across so many Latin wives who hit me up and they say, yeah, my husband has a kink. He likes watching black men bang me out. Do you even have respect for your husband if he has this kink? I came across a lot of Latin couples like that last year on the dating apps. They're all on there. So it's like, you say you don't want a sissy, but isn't that... Because what man is going to be into... Like, come on now. You got a badass Latin bitch, but you have a kink of watching other niggas pipe her down? Come on now. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about that, because I've came across a lot of couples like that on the dating apps. So...
Latinas are not into that. Yes, it can be confusing. It's a bit of a mind game. Once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. Treat us like the queens that we are, okay? Be nice, but don't be too nice too often. Be mean every once in a while to us, just like a little bit. Just give us a little something to be like, okay. But don't be too mean too often or you'll hurt our feelings and we'll cry. Don't be too nice all the time, especially when we're like being mean to you. You know, at some point you just gotta like check us a little bit. Just put us in our place. But don't do it too mean, because then we'll cry. I promise, once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. Or maybe guys never get the hang of it. I don't know. I guess you just figure it out.
Let me be clear and let you all know that if you're going to be dating a Latina, you're not at any moment going to be hearing us calling you my love, baby, babe, bookie, boo, sweetie, sweetheart. No, none of that. We love to call our men papacito, papi, mi amor.
Papi, no more locked doors. Arch that back, okay? Arch it. It's okay. No, the Quelo should love me in the morning. It's okay. Arch that back. That they love calling niggas Poppy. They used to call me Black Poppy when I was with them. Black Poppy. Ooh, Poppy chulo. Ooh, well. Hey, bro, y'all ever fucked a Spanish chick and they be speaking Spanish and shit? That shit's eternal. You don't know what they saying, bro. They be like, this black motherfucker popping me. Like, you don't know what they saying, but the way they're saying it, it sounds sexy as fuck. You know, when you fucking a Spanish chick. One thing I will say about Spanish chicks, they can take pipe. They can take pipe. Even if it hurts, they gon' go through it anyway. Spanish chicks can take pipe. That's why the Spanish chicks are winning. So.
Mi amorcito, bebé, mi rey, dulzura, bebecito. Anything besides English, because English could never.
3 tips about Latina women, bro, that you need to know before you date one. Number 1, all Latinas are not the same, bro. You get yourself one from Colombia, from Venezuela, Argentina, Chile. They tend to be more sweet. They tend to have like this more sweet passion to them. They're like more nourishing, and they tend to be a little bit more submissive to their man. Okay. It's in their kind of in their culture, but don't get it fucked up, bro. You get yourself one from El Salvador. You get yourself one from Michoacan. You get yourself one from Tamaulipas. Bro, that shit is a whole different fucking level. Attitude goes from right here to fucking right here. You've been warned. Number 2, this advice my mom gave me when I started dating. And it's true to this day. She said, si dejas que se te suba, nunca la bajas. Meaning, if you let a Latina women get in her high horse or disrespect you, bro, you will never bring her down from there. She lost respect. It's over.
Check that shit right away. Do not let these women talk to you crazy. And that goes for all women of all races. But he's speaking facts. He's part of the culture. He knows better than anybody. But yeah, you put your foot down when it comes to these Latin women. Yeah, you can't tolerate that disrespect, bro. You can't let these women walk all over you. They will not respect you.
Restart the game, because no one is gonna test you more than a Latina woman, bro. Okay? Why? Because she wants to see if you got your pants on right. Especially if she grew up with a very masculine dad, she's gonna see like, are you as masculine as my dad before I settle for you? Straight up. Number 3, if she grew up with a strict father, at one point in her life she heard, o te calmas o te calmo. Meaning, you either chill out or I'm gonna chill you out. All right? How are you gonna use this now? When she acts up before you go to dinner, when she's acting up before you're going to your family's event, you simply say, o te calmas o no vamos. And like, if you are a white dude, like, you can do the hand gesture. You either calm down or we're not going. Okay? Now she's gonna look at you like, who the fuck you think you are, right? Like a mad pit bull, because Latina women, they're gonna look at you like you're crazy, right? Bro, hold your frame, chill out for like 10, 15 seconds, and just look her dead in her eye. And then she's probably gonna be like, you know what? I'm sorry, honey, I overreacted.
I agree with that. Do not back down. Some of you niggas be like, okay, I'm sorry. Or y'all be with the, I'm playing. Stand firm on what the fuck you say to these women. Do not back down. I don't care how fine she fucking is. She could be a 10 out of 10 Latina. Okay? Put your foot down as a man. Because once she disrespects you guys, I'm telling you, man, that's gonna be that's how the relationship's going to be. She's not gonna, do what you tell her to do.
She's gonna call you, daddy, or depending how you got it. You know what I'm saying? Depending how you got it. But you gotta be able to hold a frame, because see, look, Latina women are some of the most beautiful women in the world. Okay? And they will ride for you. They're passionate, but you gotta know how to navigate these waters, bro. They're not for the faint-hearted. You gotta be able to hold your ground and be prepared to be tested, and you will be rewarded for it. Those are 3 tips, bro. Don't tell me I didn't tell you. Save that shit. You're going to come back and tell me it's true. Peace.
I don't know how many more times.
Shout out to that king right there for putting us on game about that. Shout out to this brother. That nigga was speaking facts,
I have to say this. Latina women are not for the weak. So it seems I've hurt some egos in one of my last videos. Honestly, I really don't know how many more times I need to tell you guys. You're gonna be a crybaby and you shouldn't watch my videos, and you definitely shouldn't even bother trying to date a Latina. I say try because if you're a crybaby, it's never gonna happen. So let's touch on some of the comments. A few times people commented something about, you just have to be a rich man, blah, blah, blah. No, okay, do we like a provider? Usually an alpha man is a provider. Honestly, I've never met an alpha man who isn't a provider. Yeah, we like a guy who's a provider, who's a hard worker. This just in, most.
Okay, so you guys like a guy who's a hard worker, right? But again, you guys, going back off of what I said, all the Spanish bitches I was fucking last year who were married, their men were provider males. And they were still fucking on the side. So it's like, okay, you get your provider man, that's cool. Are you gonna be faithful to this nigga? Or are you gonna be fucking someone on the side because he's hardly at home because he's working so hard to provide for your goofy ass? So don't think because you are a provider male that these bitches are going to stay faithful to you. No, like that goes for all women, bro. If you're not hitting her right, she's gonna get it from somewhere else. And it is what it is.
Women do. Not just Latinas. So if you want a wife in general, yeah, you probably should get your shit together, okay? Another one, someone kept saying, oh, okay, yes, we have an attitude. We're spicy. It's in our blood. We're loud. We're like, that's just, okay, it's in our blood. It's in our DNA. That's who we are. We're not just coming home and being mean to our men. Like when I say that we have an attitude, yeah, we do. We're feisty, but when I'm saying that, I mean, like, don't play with us. Like, we're not the ones to play with, okay? So if you're gonna try to just rile someone up, because I know so many people love these, like, toxic.
That's like that's kind of like a weird, not a weird dynamic, but Niggas don't tolerate that shit, and Latin bitches don't tolerate that shit. Like, do you think, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you think black men and Latin women make good partners and couples? Because some black dudes, we don't play that shit. We put our foot down. If you're not on our program, you can get the fuck out of our face. It's fine. It is what it is. Some black dudes, they ain't got no heart in this game. They treat women like shit. It is what it is because they know these women can't be trusted. A lot of niggas, if you've been that type of nigga, when you fuck so many married women and women who are in relationships, you realize these women ain't shit. So why is a man gonna put you on a pedestal when beat down we know y'all ain't shit? You know? But let me know in the comments, man. Do y'all think black dudes and Latina women make a good combo? Because we both don't tolerate that shit. And Latin women, like, some Latin bitches ain't submissive like that. I get it, they're loyal to their man, but they're not gonna let their dudes walk all over them. A lot of these women are not, most of them ain't like submissive like that, but let me know what y'all think in the comments. Because I've never been in a long-term relationship with a Latino woman. I just fucked them. Flings, that's about it. No long-term
relationships and they really just try to rile up their spouse, we're not the ones to play with, because we will do whatever you are doing 9 times harder. I don't know why I said 9. I don't know why I chose that number. We will just do it better, okay? So if you're trying to piss us off, we'll piss you off way more. Don't test us. That being said, we're not just coming home and waiting for our man to come home from a long day at work so we can just yell at them. No, but we're also...
And also, let me know what y'all think. I noticed that when it comes, maybe, I don't know if it's a Mexican thing. I notice when some niggas, when they get with Mexicans and shit, you know, these Mexican women, they be having like 10 brothers and sisters and shit. And they expect niggas, whoever they date, they expect you to pitch in and help out with their family. That is not your responsibility, bro. If you get with a Latin chick and she asks you for help with her family and shit, you are not her fucking dad. I know you beating that pussy like Poppy, but it's not your job to be taking care of all her brothers and sisters. Ain't no, I want to meet your padre. I want to pay all your taxes. Shout out to Drizzy, but ain't no, I want to meet your padre. I want to pay all your taxes. No. Ain't no pussy that good where you paying the bitch's taxes, okay? So don't fall into that shit where I'm going to pay for this bitch's family. What does that look like? Your black ass. It's Black History Month. Your ancestors were turned over in their grave if they found out that your black ass was paying for an entire Latin family. Do you think when your ancestors were marching for civil rights and in the cornfields, they're like, we doing this so the future us can take care of some Latin people? That's something. Let a bitch tell me I need help. I'm gone. I'm out. The quickest way for me to get out of a bitch's life, tell me you lost your job, tell me you broke, and tell me you need me to help you pay for your family. My ass is gonna be, my nickname is Casper the Ghost. I'm out. You never see me again. And I'm like that. Just tell me you broke. I'm out. Tell me your family needs help. I'm out. But we had sexy. I don't give a fuck. Tell me you need help. My ass is out. I ain't Superman. I ain't Clark Kent. I ain't from Krypton. I'm just a nigga. And it is what it is.
We're gonna speak up. We're not the type that's gonna just throw our emotions and throw things under the rug. If you want a woman who is going to be very dismissive on her feelings and just let you talk to her however she wants, let you say whatever you want, and we're just gonna pretend like we didn't hear it, no. If you're gonna be condescending, if you're gonna act like a narcissist, we're gonna call you out on that crap, okay? That's what I'm saying. And yeah, there will be days.
They love using this fucking narcissist. Everyone's a narcissist.
We'll just be a little moody. Get over it. Also, that's a woman thing, okay? It's called PMS. And yeah, sometimes it's just because whatever. We can do whatever we want. There was a handful of other comments that I can't remember, but were so ridiculous. I have short-term memory, like the memory of a squirrel. So I'll have to get back to those a different day. Oh, sorry, one of the biggest ones, before I forget, there is a huge difference between being an alpha man and just a controlling a-hole, okay? We don't want any of that. We don't need a controlling man. We don't need someone telling us what to do, what to say, what we can and can't wear. No, none of that. An alpha man The way that I view, and a lot of my friends and family, we view an alpha man is a man who is a gentleman, who's a provider, who's a leader in the
That is a simp. That's not an alpha man. That's just a man that you're going to take advantage of. Ain't no damn
relationship,
alpha man.
a leader in the marriage, not a controller. You are looking to control a woman, one, don't even waste your time with a Latina. That shit will never happen. Two, you should really probably go work on yourself, because you shouldn't be trying to control anyone. Also, if your ego is getting this shot from a girl that you don't even know on TikTok, I mean, that's like really impressive on my part. Latinas can get under people's skin, but that is kind of a talent. Dating Latina 101. You can't roast a Latina in the comments because we don't care. I thought I went over this with you guys. We don't care, okay? All right, bye.
Latina women, please don't come for me, but
Now, she had to insert her ass into this shit and bring black men into it. But deep down, she's mad that maybe Latin guys are not banging on her door.
I hope you guys are realizing a pattern about yourselves. Trust and believe me, like, I love y'all. I have Latina friends. I think you guys have real good energy. Y'all
They don't love y'all. That's their competition to get the type of men
real
they
fun
want.
to be around. But as a black woman who has grown up around other Latino women, I have realized for a very long time that sometimes you guys act like the chosen ones when it comes to dealing with black men. I personally don't see the same, presentation towards other races. Y'all just particularly do it with black men. And I want y'all to know something. They could love y'all skin color. They could love y'all accent. They could love everything about you, the way you talk, the way you're shaped. Doesn't matter. You can still get played like the rest of us. So take it how you want.
These women love policing what the fuck black men do. I don't see any videos of black men saying, black women, why are they... We don't give a fuck. I think that pisses these women off because black men can date any fucking race. We're cool with just being with anybody. Like, she's mad because this is her competition to get the type of niggas she wants. She can't compete with these Latin bitches. That is what it is. She had to go on TikTok. You get the same type of black men we get. You're not special. Why do you have to make a video about this? Black men are here minding our fucking business like we've been doing. But you had to get your goofy ass on TikTok because your competition is taking all of the guys you want.
But women in general, go where you're loved and appreciated, not just where you're fetishizing at.
3 stereotypes about dating a Latina that are actually true. First, yes, food is a love language and you will be fed whether you asked or not. Second, we are dramatic with our expressions, not our loyalty, which means big reactions but very big devotion. Third, once you are ours, and that includes constant affection, teasing, and being proudly shown off in public.
Everyone wants to date a Latina, but do you qualify to date a Latina? Let's find that out. These are some of the qualities you have to have. Let's just do a little checklist. Number 1, you need to be really confident because we are flirty people and also we are very, very warm people. So we're gonna go out and we're gonna say hello to everyone. We're gonna smile to everyone and we need you to handle that. Number 2, are you a family person? Because we are. So we're gonna introduce you to the whole family, included our grandfathers. And we're expecting you to be happy with that. Number 3, do you know how to lose? Because you're gonna lose every single argument that you have with your partner. So if you don't know how to lose, you cannot be in a relationship with a Latina.
Dealing with Latinas, man. That's Latino woman for you, bro. We got so many Latina chicks here in New York. Niggas love Ice Spice, but you can get an Ice Spice in the Bronx and on Dykeman in Washington Heights. There's so many women who look like Ice Spice in the Bronx. Ice Spice, you got a lot of chicks like that here. But let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. What's your experience dating Latina women? Do you think they make good wives? Let me know your experience. I've never been in a long-term relationship with a Latina. The longest relationship I was in was with my ex who was Asian. So I fucked a lot of Latin chicks, but I never was in a long-term relationship with one. So let me know how that is in the comments, dating Latina women, all right? So I'll holla at y'all. Peace.